Hey there crafty pals, Louise with you today, and thanks so much for checking out this video. It's a 3 old 3 new series. I've got this particular sheet of titles, I've got an old sheet of paper, I've got some new wood grain background and a few other little elements and bits and pieces. So I'm going with a bit of a summer theme today, and that's because the titles, so the thickest titles sheet is all about like what I've got left is this sun-kissed and beach vibes and really sort of that summery beach kind of feel to it. But I've got that packet of word titles, and I just needed to get them used up. It was one of those things where it's been sitting on my desk. It's featured in a couple of layouts that I've shared with you, but it hasn't got a great deal of use. And so I'm trying to stash bust as much as I can so that I don't end up with elements in my stash. But it kind of just organically flowed, this page. It didn't need to have too much elements, and the biggest issue I had was that I had two different sized photos. So I had that one that was slightly longer, and as soon as I cropped them down, you can see that being the same size, they work a whole lot better. And as I tipped this particular packet of words and titles and little bits and pieces out onto the desk, straight away I was like, oh, it'd be really cool if we used lots of these words to describe summer. So just really developed this left-hand side in terms of the titles here, and it was really fun. So I'm trying to use the elements that I have, and you can see I've stuck that down off camera once it was in its position and I knew where it was going to live, and really just adding a few bits and pieces and trying to turn this into a layout that I love, which seems to be a bit of a challenge at the moment. The Scrappy Mojo is not flowing as well as it possibly could be, but I'm working through it, and sometimes I'll take a break from creating and crafting, or sometimes I'll go and do something else. I'm really into my diamond art and diamond dotting at the moment, so I'll take a breather from scrapping. Sticker journals, I find them a great way to get my creativity back. So as this layout developed, I felt like it needed this circular element. It was really straight and really squared off, so you can see the square photos, the square piece of pattern paper, the lines, so the straight top to bottom lines of the words, even though they're not square as such. It just needed a little bit of something in that background extra. So I've used my very technical scrapbooking tool of the dinner plate and cut myself a little half circle, and then I'm going to stick that into the background, do some doodling, do some distressing, and really just build on that. So I really like this words down the left hand side. I think it really helps to describe the photos and the fun that these guys have at the beach. It's my two boys and their cousin, and they just love spending time together, which is amazing. Just to really sort of finish this off, I couldn't help it. I had to add more stickers. I felt like some circle elements. Really, if it's sitting on my desk and it grabs my attention, I will use it. So sometimes you go looking for something, sometimes you're happy to use what's at hand. And of course, I like to encourage everybody to add their journaling. Super important. So add some journaling, finish the layout off, and that's my share for today. So thank you for watching. I hope that you've enjoyed that, and of course, as always, thanks for visiting and your comments, and happy scrapping.